During the pandemic, people would say I should show vulnerability or not, and this big argument emerged. People are looking for strength, and other people want to say, "Well, I'm a real person too." What are your thoughts on that? Is it case by case, or should we always say, "Listen, I'm just a human being," so that it demonstrates I can be have empathy with me, or does it show weakness in a time where we should be more stoic?
There are moments for vulnerability and there are moments where it might be inappropriate. One of the other pieces of reading that really resonated with leaders that are profiled in the book is Admiral Stockdale, Jim Stockdale's reflection on what he calls or actually what Jim Collins calls the Stockdale Paradox. And what it is, people say, oh, should I be this sort of inspirational, bombastic leader that sort of rallies the troops in the context of crisis, or should I just be the cold, hard realist? And the answer is both, right? And not that you have to be bombastic in the sense of unrealistic, because people will immediately see that, and
Mm.
Admiral Stockdale says that about his experience in being in a prisoner of war camp in Vietnam. He says there were people who would keep saying every day, other prisoners, we're going to be rescued tomorrow, we're going to be rescued tomorrow. A, nobody believed them, and B, they very quickly ran out of steam, right?
Mm.
So there were people, if on the other hand, who never lost faith in the ultimate belief that they would be rescued, that this was not, all for naught. But at the same time, we're cold hard realists that that might not be tomorrow, it might not be in 3 days, it might not be in 3 years. And so they planned accordingly, they planned for that long term. Those were the people that really emerged. It's a recognition that both of those things are important. If you run around like a headless chicken and say the sky's going to fall, no one will follow you. So people need to believe that you have the capacity and the emotional resilience to be able to navigate us through a crisis. But at the same time, if you are unrealistic about the fact that we are living in this crisis of uncertain length and we are living in this crisis with deep divisions and polarization, and you say, oh, everything is fine, and we're just going to wave this magic wand and make things great again, then that's going to be a problem too. So it's both of those things that are really important for leadership.